The topic of this conference today and tomorrow is co-creation and pedagogical innovation, or research-based pedagogical innovation. So I was wondering, Tony, what would you think is the most important thing for the early childhood sector to consider when it comes to co-creation and the possibilities that lies in the co-creation?
Yeah, look, I think we sometimes underestimate the ability of children and how they can contribute to solving challenges that we have around sustainability and around climate change. So I think having them at the centre and them as the starting point for initiatives that we take to better understand and to respond to the climate crisis is critically important. We obviously have to incorporate their voices into what it is that we're trying to solve and to our response there. So there's good evidence that children have a much more nuanced and complex understanding of climate change and of environmental sustainability than perhaps we think. Some of these terms, whilst they might be new to them, once we unpack them and understand what they know about climate change, the environment, practices that can be incorporated into everyday living and to the sector to be able to solve the challenges, then I think we're at a good starting point. So I would say certainly involving those key stakeholders, but having children as the centre and leading that and ensuring that we've adequately had their voice in these conversations.
Such a very important reminder for us to move forward in these uncertain times that we are living in. And also in order to take children seriously and to give voice to give them voice, we also need this topic of a knowledge-based or research-based pedagogical innovation. So I will ask you, Tilde, what do you think is the most important thing that we can take forward when it comes to the possibilities that lies in pedagogical innovation?
I think it's closely related in a sense to the co-creation that you mentioned before. I think the only way to create solutions that make sense in practice is to take on board the input from all the different stakeholders, and definitely the voice of the child should be in the center. But if you don't take the other stakeholders into account, the total picture has to make sense, and that's a big challenge, right? Because it's not only the pedagogues and the children, but if you want to make an innovation, it has to fit into the system that you introduce it to. So, an important challenge is to get all the information together, but also to include inspirational values to improve the pedagogical solution that you're creating. And the only way to get it right is to iterate, because you can never get it right in one go with the input from all these different stakeholders.
Thank you. Something for us to consider and move forward with. Thank you so much for coming to the conference and for contributing. Thank you.